Hello students, in the previous lecture we saw the chapter The Adventures of Toto. Today we are going to start a new chapter, Iswaran the Storyteller, written by R.K. Lakshman. Let us know about the author first. Let us know about the author first. Rasipuram Krishnaswamy Iyer Lakshman was an Indian cartoonist, illustrator, and humorist. He was best known for his creation, The Common Man, and for his daily cartoon strip, You Said It, in the Times of India, which started in 1951. During his childhood, Lakshman engrossed by the illustration in magazines such as The Strand, Punch, Bystander, Wide World, and Tidbits. Lakshman also created a popular mascot for the Asian Paints Limited group called Gattu in 1954. He also wrote a few novels, the first one of which was titled The Hotel Riviera. His cartoons have appeared in Hindi film such as Mr. and Mrs. 55 and Tamil film Kamraj. His creation also include the sketches drawn for the television adaptation of Malgudi Days. Lakshman was awarded Padma Bhushan Award in 1973. Raymond Magsaysay Award for Journalism, Literature and Creative Communication Art 1984 and Padma Vibhushan in 2005. Now let us see the story. The story was narrated to Ganesh by a young man Mahendra by name. Mahendra was a junior supervisor in a firm. The firm offered on hire supervisors at construction sites, factories, bridges, dams, etc. Mahendra's job was to keep an eye on the activities at the work site. He had to go from one place to another. He was a bachelor. He could adjust himself to all conditions. And there is a one more character in the story, Iswaran, which is very important. Iswaran was Mahendra's amazing cook. Mahendra had a cook. Iswaran was a middle aged man with a multifaceted personality. He belongs to South India and was literate. He worked as a cook for Mahendra. He was expert cook. He would produce vegetables and cooking ingredients seemingly out of nowhere. Without any shops for miles around, he would arrange fresh vegetables in no time. He was an asset for Mahendra. He was a very obedient person. He obeyed his master, Mahendra, with full dedication. He was like a magician in the art of cooking. Ishwaran is also a good storyteller. He makes his stories vivid by telling them in a unique style. He made use of gestures and dramatic skills to give a sound effect. He told stories with actions, suspense, and surprise were the chief qualities of his stories that attract the most. Now let us see some of the stories told by the Ishwaran. Instead of saying that he had come across an uprooted tree on the highway, he would say, with eyebrows suitably arched and hands held out in a dramatic gesture, the road was deserted and I was all alone. Suddenly, I spotted something that looked like an enormous bushy beast. lying sprawled across the road. I was half inclined to turn and to go back, but as I came closer, I saw that it was fallen tree. With its dry branches spread out, Mahendra would stretch himself back in his canvas chair and listen to Ishwaran tells uncritically. Means he never complained that some of the times you are not saying the true things. Tomorrow we are going to see one more interesting story by the Ishwaran. When he was a child, he has able to control the wild elephant so nicely. He has vividly described about that. That was a good skill about the Ishwaran. Surprisingly, he used to create a thrill, or what we can say, even suspense used to be added. His facial expression was superb. So today we come to know in the story two major characters, Mahendra and Ishwaran. Ishwaran was the companion of Mahendra wherever Mahendra has to go for his work. So without complainingly, he was ready to live with him. And in this way, we will come to know more interesting. This lesson is a very humorous one. So let us enjoy, read once so it will become easy to understand. Please find out the hard words, write it down. Always keep a pencil with you whenever the hard words are explained. Please write down in your textbook and notebook. Whenever you are writing question answers in your CW, please make a note that in the beginning always write a information about the author. It can be of 4 or 5 lines, but find out some of the important things about him, which in books he wrote, and basically what was the theme of his writing style. That information we have to collect and read. Even I am also elaborating whenever we are starting the new story, so please add more information regarding the author. So thank you, students. The remaining part of the story we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.